and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday evening. Everybody's checking up on themselves, making sure you're all, doing whatever you need to do to be happy, be safe, be healthy, all of that fun jazz. First and foremost, if you are watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of that helps out our community so very much. It helps us to grow and helps so that more people can find our content in the future. Seriously, every single one of those interactions helps us out so very much, and people don't even realize it. In addition to that, if you are watching us live, don't forget to follow the channel, maybe subscribe. Who knows, maybe you have that Twitch Prime that you never use, and you could just set it up on your account, and bing, right there, goes all right on us. That gives you access to our emotes and my gratitude. And it gets us closer to our lore dumps every 25 subs, doing only one a week. Keep that in mind, everybody. Every 25 subs, once a week, I will do a lore dump to the community about some question or aspect of the world that everybody is interested in learning about. If you are interested in participating in one-shots in the coming week because you're going to be available due to the holiday season and the quarantine happening right now, please consider joining our Patreon. You can stay there longer and hang out with us even longer than that, but everybody who joins our Patreon will get access to our Discord server as well as all of our one-shots. We are going to be having a minimum of one-shot on Friday, and if I see there's enough people who are missing doing stuff for the holidays, because, rather keep you busy than not, we might do another one in the evening. The first one will be during our normal slot, or the second one will be during this slot. And then the following week, because that one's New Year's, we'll be doing the same thing on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So again, if you are available and you are interested, potentially we'll be doing this at least a couple of times. So hey, get it in, right? But aside from that, Sebastian, what the hell happened last session?
Well, as I recall, we were going to the pit, or we were at the pit, trying to figure out what was going on. We needed to send Moose down the bottomless pit because he is from the abyss, I believe, so he might be able to communicate with anything that could possibly be there. It was an interesting descent, quicker at times than anticipated due to the double nat ones of Sebastian lowering him like 100 feet in 3 seconds. And then intermittently just dropping him another 50 feet here and there. It was good times for Moose. Eventually he reached a point where he actually did hear whispers. He somehow did not go insane and actually spoke with the entity a little bit and then was just like, okay, there's something here, let's get the fuck out of here. So we pulled him up, and Nose was freaked out because he was hoping that there was nothing down there. But with this revelation, it added a lot of time to his research, I believe. He was so shaken by the new information that he just wanted to finish up, and so he started a summoning circle, and there was a little confusion as to what he was doing, and so Nobu and Palando kind of bantered against each other and said Asmodeus' name 3 times, and so then he was summoned instead of Lucifon. And it was kind of a little bit of a scramble to keep Nobu from challenging him to a battle of the bands for a golden fiddle. He was not too pleased. We actually managed to strike a deal with the help of Nose for the new information about the pit. He would transport us back to Maida, and we were all ready to go. Polando jumps through the portal, and then everyone else remembered that Ulrich and the goats were still down here, so we all didn't go.
Good.
So Polando was gone, and we're not even sure if he got screwed over or not. And then there was a bit of confusion as to what we were going to do next, and so Nobu called his mom to pick us up. And she teleported in, and it was rough. We all got scolded, literally. She teleported us to what's his name? Rodan, his teleportation circle in Maida. We just totally crashed his house and met up with Polando, who had been ordering rounds of drinks on Reyna's tab because he's a broke monk. And I believe Nobu has been grounded, and we're all at the Dire Estate sleeping it off. I believe that's where we left off.
Yep. So, you all, for the first time in a little while, gain access to a bedroom where you're able to very easily sleep, not have to keep watch, not have to keep shifts, just relax and bask in what has been happening. So, morning rolls around. Many of you, now that you've had that much needed actual rest, you feel pain throughout your bodies. It's just a consistent throbbing from your bodies, not being fully accustomed to that type of adventuring, as this was your first dungeon for all of you.
Marina won't be up early and come back in and wait for Riku to get up.
All right. Well, Prida is already running around very early, getting the estate spruced up as much as possible. It was not in a condition supported by or reasonable for supporting Riku.
I'll get a tray of coffee and go up to the guest bedroom door.
As soon as you get over there, you begin to rasp on the door, but you already hear skittering around inside.
At Riku?
Yes, Reyna.
You're up?
Yes, I am.
I brought coffee.
Well, don't just stand there. Bring it in. The door opens for you automatically as she smiles, starting to get herself put together for the morning.
Yeah, and since Aunt Riku's there, Reyna actually is dressed nicely. not like one of the guys, but like actually like she's got like a nice blouse on. Still like the leather pants and boots, but like kind of.
There's only so much you can honestly do. That's
right.
That'd be unreasonable. Her hair is at this point just past her hip. And she's starting to brush all the way through it before putting it back into that bun/ponytail that she usually wears.
We made yours with nutmeg and vanilla, like you like.
Thank you. Ugh. Well, that was a hell of a day. But, by the sounds of it, you all had a hell of a month?
About, yeah.
So, I have a meeting with Rodan in just under an hour or so. I'm going to be there for the better part of the day.
Could you try to get some information from him about something? Because he won't talk to me about it.
Why? What information do you need?
He's trying to undercut the bridge burners and make a deal with Vascarvin.
Excuse me?
He's...
Do you have proof of this?
Few of Vascarvin's people were here when we were leaving, and there's a cobbler in the bridge burners who is making boots for, I believe it was boots for Vascarvin's people, paid for from Mida.
Well, so you do have a suspicion, but no actual proof as to this is really happening.
It's happening, but...
Right, but there's a difference between knowing something is happening and having proof something is happening. If you have proof, I am able to immediately look at him, call upon the other leaders, and have him state exactly what he is doing, or he immediately will be removed from his position as Khan. But with what you've given me, all I have is a annoying conversation I will have to have with him, where nothing will get accomplished except him becoming more careful, if that is what he is doing.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe not bringing it up quite yet.
Very well.
But keeping an ear out.
Of course. If there's any reason to your suspicions, and I'm assuming there is, other than that's one
He's,
word of mouth?
From what the motivation I see now is, he's been a bit of a penny pincher lately. And it could be a move to save money, but it could also be something other than business. I don't have that information.
Well, I'll see what I can't figure out in our meeting. When was the last time you went to a meeting?
Just before I left.
And was this an organized event or a...
The usual round table.
Good.
I've been trying to stay active with it.
Yes. I know how boring it may seem being a bureaucrat, but it is an incredibly necessary asset to Zodiac and her people. If it wasn't for us leading everything, being able to keep some type of authority and law in place, there's no telling what would happen.
Some sacrifices must be made, I understand.
Exactly.
And it's a good thing that mornings aren't a sacrifice for me.
Yes. Anyways, she's completed putting her hair together and goes over towards the changing rack, and at that point you see there is one of her guards in here, and he walks behind and begins dressing her properly.
I wanted to ask you something else a little bit more personal too. While before everyone else is awake and up and going.
By all means. I will let you know her 2 personal guards are in here, as they actively always are around her.
Yeah, they're just a fixture.
Exactly. Wow, way to dehumanize them. That's
well,
weird.
I mean, not like that. More of the metaphor of it. Thank you. I realized that while in town, having the goats is fine, but it's outside of it, it puts Ulrich in a lot of danger. Because with everything, he hasn't gotten to the point of where he can really do a lot, and having him along is very difficult, and not for anything that's, and like at this point she's like really, really flustered. I just, having that vow in place like I do, it puts him in a lot more danger than it should, and I don't know what I should do about it.
Well, my personal suggestion is figure out a way that you don't need it. Don't need the goats. Sure, there's some capabilities that you would be able to take advantage of from different mages, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Exactly. Red rum. Murder.
I mean, perhaps, and I could always talk to Sebastian or Polando, and and she kind of like sits on the bed and just every time we leave here, I know that he's giving up time with his daughter, and if I'm gonna ask people to give up something that important, I want it to be for something important.
And you don't believe that assisting you to safeguard a vow is important?
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Well, that's for you to decide. It's not something I will be able to help you to figure out. It's your conscience, girl. You use it how you see fit. However, I will say, if you can find a way to start making a living, not just a allowance of existence, money has a very strong power to motivate anyone. And who knows? Maybe you can speak to Marquise. But again, you need a lot of money.
Yeah. A lot of money, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you plan on being in town for a few days, or?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
I'll find out by the end of this conversation with Rodan.
All right. I'll let you get going.
Mhm. She stands and just very coldly walks past you. Oh, Raina, one more thing. When I get back, can you be sure that Prida has already prepared some something more festive? I'll be very famished. And she
Of
walked off.
course.
So, within an hour or so, everybody else is now waking up. All of this was happening before dawn, so I imagine nobody was awake, unless you're a full-blooded elf.
As we rouse, I want to see if I can find Moose.
It's easy enough. Don't you, the two of you share a room? Technically?
He's not always in there. Sometimes he tinkers, or sometimes he'll stay with Reno or somebody else.
Yeah. So, to make it easier, he's there in the room.
You
And
have
his
been known
bag
to want
in
to
the
toss me.
True.
Yep, just in the back.
Hey, Moose, you got a second?
Several.
Huh?
Several.
Oh, several seconds.
Hmm.
I might need at least a whole minute, but
I don't know about that.
I talked to Riku last night, and I talked to Reina, and over the past month, I kind of forgot what we were doing. It was always in my mind that we were trying to find you a home, and but I kind of got lost in having fun and going on adventures, and I kind of lost sight of what my ultimate goal was, and that was helping you find a home and protecting you. What I'm trying to say is I'm sorry, and moving forward, I'm gonna reevaluate what I'm doing and refocus on helping you.
I did notice, but I wasn't sure if this was just how you people handled situations.
No, I mean, I don't know how the rest of the world handles situations, but I've never really had any friends. I grew up in a farming town. It was just me and my parents, and until I met you were my first friend, and then we got a few more, and I got really excited and was having a lot of fun, and kind of lost focus. So I do owe you an apology, and I'm gonna be better about it. I just need some help. I need whenever there's. I'm still gonna be fun. I'm still gonna have a smart mouth too. It's not gonna stop. I promise you that. That's just something I can't help. But if you ever see me goofing off and we get into a situation where I shouldn't be, just call out to me. Just, hey, Polando, it's time, and I'll switch it over.
By the way, all this conversation has been echoing through the bag.
As serious as they come.
Hey, you give a mouse a hovel and he will stay in there. But Moose is going to trot up to at least a visible space. So kind of poking his head out. I am to just tell you to knock it off?
Yeah, if you think it's time for me to be serious, just tell me knock it off. Sometimes I can't differentiate.
That appears to be normal. And here, and he's going to like reach back into the void that is the bag, and he pulls up a bag of herbs. It's a gift, I guess. Morning tea.
Thanks. I'll do it with my prayers.
Yeah. Made it out of I believe you call it a sunflower.
Oh, that's perfect.
I heard about it, and you seem infatuated with it, so...
Thanks, Moose. That means a lot. I put out my hand for him to shake it.
He holds onto your thumb.
Anyways, breakfast.
Yes,
yeah.
this is awkward. And he's going to scurry out of the bag.
Polando,
Pick it
for
up.
like the first time in your life, you're sore.
How am I feeling?
I mean, you didn't walk at all, so like, just
Normal.
you feel like you've been
Tossed
Terrified?
around
yeah,
like a football.
and also you've been sleeping in cozy bed this entire time, so you know.
Moose has no sense of danger unless it is present.
As you're walking out of the room, I'll say this is around the time Sebastian is also walking out. Sebastian, you are so fucking sore. Not having your
Morning,
armor
guys.
on you is like amazing.
Hey,
man.
Sebastian, what's up?
Takes me back. I feel like we've been at sea. Shit's wild.
In the meantime, Reina just runs past everyone down the hallway to her room like, shit, I forgot, fuck. Just cursing the whole time. And then comes
Just
back out.
accidentally kicks Moose along with him or her on the boot.
And she comes back out with a little stuffed dog that has a bow on it. And he's like, God, fuck, he's already leaving, fuck. And it's just like running back outside.
Never a dull moment.
Have thrown around.
Sorry, Moose.
How does she move like that?
Bryda yells at all of you, "Hey, where are you going?"
I don't know. Where are we going?
I just woke up. I don't know. Breakfast?
Well, yeah, that's the
Sounds
point.
good.
I've been slaving away out here for about 2 hours. Hey, come on over.
Thank you, Prada.
Oh, I'm there.
Thank
you.
I'll give her a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, there you go. You see, you're learning.
Ah, yes, this custom.
She gives you an enthusiastic pat on the butt.
Oh my.
That's so
I-
weird.
I don't like this custom.
Oh, she doesn't pat you on the butt. She pats you on the head.
I'm
Polando is
aware-
sexy. You're cute.
I'm aware of it, but I'm just looking at it like, this custom's weird. I heard that was used as a punishment for children.
Only the ones that... No, never mind. Anyways, go ahead. Sit down, everyone. Reina, breakfast.
I'll be there in just a moment. And, like, as she's running after Org.
Oh,
Sorry,
he's
I just-
already back at his house. That was last night. He wouldn't have stayed here. Fuck that.
Yeah, I know. She was just so busy thinking about everything else. And she like comes back in and like sit back at the table and be like, just have to go by there later, I guess. And there's like this like big floppy stuffed dog now on the table.
Is that a creature?
It's that time of year. What was it
Question
called?
has not been
The
answered.
holiday?
Is Dogsmas?
Dogsmas, yeah, sure.
Dogsmas. It's a representation of an animal.
Ah, yes. All of those people trying to worship their way into the graces of that idiot Imperial. You know, if you gotta do something, do it right, you know? It's all or nothing. That's what I always say. If you're gonna worship, worship. See, Palando gets it.
Well, that's right.
Shoving just stacks of sausage and bacon into his mouth.
You
have fruit.
remember my middle name, right? Frida.
Did I stutter?
You didn't.
She knows what she said. But anyways, go ahead, eat yourselves full. Moose, you said you want fruit?
Yes.
Okay, we have apples. Be careful. Actually, I'll just cut it for you. She goes and cuts an apple out for you so you don't end up eating any seeds. Even though you're the only person here whose digestive tract deals with those seeds, no problem.
Like the seed to body weight ratio is bigger, but the stomach is not the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm actually very proficient in knives.
Good, so am I.
That is a fair point.
So, where's everyone else? I didn't see Ulrich last night, or Keys, or Dorena.
Keys and Dorena were still back at the Bridge Burners. Aunt Riku brought us back via teleportation.
We left them there.
Keys and Dorena, they have the horses in the carriage, right?
Hey.
Yeah, then if they haven't heard back from us soon, they should be here within a few days.
Okay, sounds like I'll have some peace and quiet for a few days then.
Is there like an established communication route that would be easy to use to get them a message?
Yeah, you'd pay a page.
Anything easier than that?
Well, Mr. Moneybags, if maybe through all of your adventuring you end up making a whole bunch of money, you could pay someone to send a message.
Sure, we do need to go and sell some of the things that we found.
Ooh, you found things. Let me see.
A lot of stuff.
She looks over at you, Moose. Did I stutter? Can't hear you, Palando.
Let's see. I got a big rock. I got a drinking stein. And I got a wooden bowl.
That's very nice, Palando. Here, have some more bacon.
We found
Don't mind if I do.
we found quite a few jewels and jewelry and a few odds and ends that would be worth a few things.
Ooh, well, here, lay it out for me. I was planning on going into town anyway, so I'd be able to take care of all of this. Ooh, whoa, this is nice stuff.
Oh, and Aunt Riku asked for something festive for when she gets back. So,
Food-wise.
yes.
Chimichangas it is.
You know that she can't get away with eating that at the castle.
I know, I just wish Imperial's meal was something other than chimichangas. Could have at least gone for the full-loaded burrito. She just stumbles into the kitchen. Alright, looks like all of you are gonna be selling that your damn selves.
Spicy.
Yup. And they are very spicy chimichangas.
So, at least until Keys and Dorena get back, we have a few days, and we might as well celebrate the holiday and sell everything while we're here, load up, figure out what our next steps are.
Question, do you by any chance think we could keep the pewter sundial? It would look really well up in the shrine on the roof.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Yes. So yeah, she'll definitely scoot that one. Sometimes you keep nice things to have nice things, people.
Happy Dogmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
all
notably,
our gift to you.
and notably, this is the first time that anyone's seen Reina without armor.
Yeah.
You look almost as bulky.
Yeah.
Slightly less, maybe like an
Slightly
inch
less.
on the shoulders. Like,
It is form-fitting.
yeah. But now she's gonna spend the entire day trying to craft fucking chimichangas from scratch.
So,
Don't sell those potions! I'm not sure if any of you are dumb enough to try, but don't.
No, I don't think we're gonna sell the potions. I don't know. I
Raina
think we're
like
gonna.
tilts her head from the kitchen. And I'm not gonna ask that question.
No, I don't need them. Listen.
No, I was gonna ask if I look dumb enough to.
Did I stutter?
We might even want to keep the jewels, since some of them can be like turned into, rare objects.
I am well aware.
I think some of those we should keep, yeah. But some of the other stuff we can sell.
I mean, the small ones, like the small agates, maybe, but like the bloodstone and the ruby, we definitely should keep those.
I'm confused. Chain 900 GP, ruby. What's the ruby's value? Because it ends there.
The necklace is worth 50 GP.
15 GP.
15
Yeah, I copy and
bad.
pasted in it. It copy and pasted weird.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a 15 GP necklace and chain and a 900 GP ruby. That's how.
Ah, okay.
It's a really good ruby on a shitty chain.
That's a really good chain. Come on now. Like that's
Well, not
For the
compared to that
chain
ruby.
alone, yeah.
True. Alrighty. Well, good luck with all of your selling and everything. Yeah, the only thing you remove is the pewter sundial. She'll use that up in the shrine, which means Palando also gets to use it. Hey.
Hey, nice.
Yep.
I could talk with Alel and see if he has anything that we can run out and do. But I think we need a few days to recover. I don't know about the rest of you, but
I think I can go out in town and sell stuff.
Yeah, I want to try to haggle. I need to get a really nice saddle.
A what?
Yeah.
What
Why?
type of kinky shit are you into, boy?
What do you mean? We're doing a lot of traveling. I'm gonna get a really nice horse.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Explain. Well, why was that reaction so?
I don't know.
We'll tell you when you're older.
Raina's just like, oh god.
I'm already 4.
Yeah, not old enough.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me what age is old
She's
enough?
a dirty old bag. She's yeah.
You'll start to learn about when you're like 14, 15.
I do not live that long.
And I was when DM when Reyna was talking about getting rid of the goats. How would that interact with this if I like had a horse?
I mean, so long as she rolls a decent animal handling check, it's allowed. Or if
You
you
won't
roll
get
the
hit.
decent animal handling check, because you still have to get it to like allow, it would work. And obviously, horses have a lot more blood than goats.
But would it be different if it's like a celestial horse?
No, it still bleeds. It just stops bleeding
But
once
would
it
give her
dies.
would it give her like an extra boost?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like it would be like
Not a
I,
god.
really good
If
blood or
anything,
something.
a
it
bane.
is the extra boost.
Yeah.
I just mean like would she have to feed like half as often if it was like
No.
like that's kind of not that just feeding would like give her more, like she would just have to do it less often. That's what I was kind of curious about.
No, she would still have to do it as often. The difference would be it's a horse, so it would not be as encumbering as a goat. Just
And-
after she
and-
feeds, the horse is going to be exhausted for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that you have to
Well,
think that's an entire day's worth of eating that she does at once.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, if we did it at night or something, but
Right.
I don't know. I was just curious, and plus the horse, it would speak a language.
Any language
so would
you
that
choose.
affect? like the animal handling?
I mean,
Advantage or anything?
not really. The horse is still going to be like, the fuck you biting me for?
Well, because I see animal handling as more like you can't really talk to it. You're like kind of trying to communicate, you know.
Gestures.
I'd give
body
persuasion
language.
instead.
Dictionary.
I'd give persuasion instead.
There you go.
I got a
Alright.
question.
Just-
Is anyone editing the loot page?
Editing? No, I had it open when I copy and pasted, but that's about it.
All right.
Alright,
You're
so I can deal
removing
with
the removing
Yeah.
the sundial.
Yes, I am.
Alrighty. So around town, there's a number of different locations that could be reasonable for selling all of this stuff. You're probably looking at the Red Slipper for any of the augmentation items that you have, the masterwork items. If you want to sell it at a place other than there is also the blacksmith shop, George's Forge. Or you can go to Metal Maniac. That one is also available for stuff like that. I forget, do you guys have any fine cloths or anything like that?
There's the platinum thing. It's like a robe or something.
Platinum cloth talisman?
Yes.
That one... I mean, the Nitwit probably wouldn't support that because that's more of a general clothing store. So...
Gotcha. Well, I'll share all of that for everyone. And if you guys want to go ahead and go, I'll catch up. I forgot to take care of something last night.
All right, guys. Let's go on a little adventure.
I don't like the way you worded that.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I like it less.
This is what he's really good at.
Okay. Got a
Alright.
platinum cloth. That's something. There's a
So-
leather belt with a gem on it.
The thing is, you're probably gonna need like downtime to sell some of these items that are more expensive. It's not like you can just walk in a shop and be like, "Give me 900 gold," because most of the time they're like, "We don't have that on us." Like, it
Well, I
takes a
don't
downtime.
think that we were going to sell the 900 gold ruby. I think we were going to sell the cheaper stuff and keep the ones that could be augmented.
Okay. And are you gonna be keeping the masterworked items?
I took the masterwork hammer. That was the only one I was interested in. So it's not even on the list anymore. Other than that, I don't know if anyone else has any interest in these weapons.
I'd like the masterwork glaive too,
Pick
but
it
I
up.
already
And-
have the masterwork longsword.
And here's a, not to be indelicate, but there is the cursed sword or whatever in the bag of holding still. The cursed alarm sword or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was
Adine's.
yeah, I mean it was kinda
Let's just keep it as hers. That's easy.
Okay.
Honestly,
She might come back one day. Who knows?
we might come back and we're just like, oh, this is a nice day.
Yep. Okay.
Or you sell it and just randomly start screaming in the middle of the shop because somebody walked up behind Adine.
If you are selling all of the cheaper things, let me bust out my calculator.
So can I have the masterwork glaive? Does anyone object to that?
Not at all. I'll edit it out.
No, that sounds fine.
Okay. And
Go ahead.
so that just means it's got a augment slot.
That is correct. A single augment slot is in it.
All right. So then I will give my other glaive to them to sell.
Just add half the price of a glaive.
Sure.
That's usually how you deal with it, right, Jerry?
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. All right. Masterwork daggers. Each one of those is going to sell for 50 GP.
Thought we weren't really. Are we selling them?
Does anybody need daggers?
And I can use all of them, but I feel like I do just as much damage with my fists.
I can pick
Aren't
up a dagger.
Aren't your fists magical at this point?
Yeah.
Exactly.
These weapons aren't technically magical unless they have
It
an
augment.
augment in them, so they're just really nice things.
I could use all of these items, but
Well, yeah, I mean, I could use a dagger too, but I'm not gonna because I have better things. You have that like huge scythe thing that you're always using.
always, in air quotes, I pop out of it for surprise factor.
I am the Reaper.
I have a Reaper in my pocket. What do you mean?
All right, so you're keeping that. You're keeping them or you're selling them? Which one is it?
I want to keep one.
I'd sell them. I don't know.
You want to keep one dagger?
One dagger.
Okay. Yeah, he'll keep one. We'll sell the rest.
Lucian, do you want to
Not
mark
Lucian.
all that on the? God, freaking
Who's that?
Sebastian, do you
Who's
want to mark
Lucian?
it?
What are you talking about?
Do you want to mark all that on the loot?
I'm already
are-
marking stuff.
Yeah, I'm not editing anything.
Okay.
All right. Are we
Twas
selling?
I.
Are we selling the ivory dishware?
I wish to try and sell the ivory dishware.
Okay. Are you selling the glassware?
That as well.
Are you selling the necklace?
The necklace, not the ruby.
Okay. So looking at this, saying you sell the jewels, the miscellaneous jewels, one dagger, a mundane glaive, the short sword, the talisman, the obsidian belt, the leather sash, selling the ivory dishware, selling the glassware necklaces, and the necklace and chain. All of that comes up to 496 GP before Sebastian makes his persuasion.
Nice.
So that means you'll keep the agate, you'll keep the loose gold, silver, copper, obviously. You keep the potions, you keep the other agate, you keep the bloodstone, and you keep the ruby. Everything else, gone.
And Moose gets the dagger.
And
Do we
Moose
want to
gets
keep
one
the
dagger.
lower agates? Do we think we'll use them?
At this point, they're the only ones you can get the max value out of.
Yeah, I mean we can always swap them out later.
Well, yeah.
They'll be
yeah,
worth
'cause-
more. They got some, they actually are augmented.
No, that's true.
All right, so go ahead and delete those other things. You're also keeping the potions of healing, obviously.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So go ahead, delete all of that. This is the number I
And-
have. I have it saved. Lucian, instead of having you role play through every shop, make me one persuasion roll at advantage.
You
Right,
got this,
alright.
Lucian.
Yep.
Yeah. Lucian's here in spirit.
Hey, that's your fault. You're
Got
worshiping
the
him.
advantage.
Yeah.
My God, you're pulling a Gabby. You're worshipping yourself.
Half of yourself.
22. All right, that's an increase of 50%. Yeah. And I'm saying this is probably going to take you probably the entire day of haggling, Sebastian.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of it, you walk away with 744 gold.
Added onto the. Is that added onto or?
Hey guys, we
Total.
made 700 gold.
Total. Not including the gold, copper, silver you previously had. This is just delete those items. Here's the gold.
And that includes the gems, miscellaneous gems.
The gems miscellaneous, yes, but none of the ones that are meant for augmentation.
Also the silver and copper.
No.
No.
So this is 754 on top of what was already in the loot.
Yes.
Calculator. 74 plus 744, was it?
Yep.
That's a total of 818.
You guys got money.
Could use this on the island.
Ching.
Now watch you all spend it in one place.
Hey, Sebastian, is that a lot?
It's yeah. I mean,
What do we do with it?
Nobu and Raina probably think that we didn't make very much, but I think we
No,
can
Rain is
retire.
like, do you realize how much I could fix up in my estate with all that?
like
What-
2
what-
rooms.
What Prida can do with 5 gold for a month?
Yeah.
Like, she's thrifty.
Oh yeah. Pride is the only reason that establishment is still like functioning.
Still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Raina, you wanted to stop by over at Ulrich's house.
hmm
All right. You get there, and he's currently in the backyard, hanging out with his daughter, teaching her how to shoot a bow and arrow.
I just kind of like lean over the side of the house and wave.
Yeah. Whispers to her and then walks over towards you. Hey,
Hey,
don't tell me we're leaving already.
we're not. We're here for a few days. But I wanted to, it's dog mess, and so she holds up this stuffed dog.
Well, come on.
Okay.
He holds his hand to help you over the gate.
It's not hard.
Yeah, it is. But that's his job, to always help you.
Yeah.
So you walk on over, and he squats down over towards her. Hey, Liza. Raina has something for you. She walks over.
Hey, Liza. Happy Dogmas, and Raina will hold up the stuffed dog, and it's got like a big bow on the top of its head.
She takes it from you, but has a very straight on her face. Daddy's not leaving again, is he?
No, not for a little while.
She quickly turns and runs back inside. I'll make sure she says thank you.
Don't worry about it. She's got every right to be upset with me. And I've been thinking about things. I'm gonna see if I can find a way around having you gone all the time.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is, right?
Doesn't have to be that way. So, I'm gonna do what I can.
Happy Dogmas. So I got 3 days.
At least.
Alright. I'll swing by your estate in a few days.
Okay, and we're selling a few of the things that we got out of the crypt and all, so there should be a bonus coming up too.
Be nice.
Yeah, and I'll get out of your hair now.
Take care.
You too. And she'll not even give him a chance to help her over the gate and head back.
He immediately heads back inside himself. You stumble through town, just doing general stuff. And then probably miss lunch just from the time it takes you to walk to his place.
Mm-hmm.
He lives in the lesser side of town, right past the Booze Brothers.
Gotcha.
What? Were Polando and Moose just gonna spend the day with Sebastian as he haggles?
Yeah, I'll hang out with him. But I want cotton candy
Oh, sure.
and a pretzel.
No, you've gone too far. You'll ruin your lunch.
By the way, I don't have any money.
Well, you do now. Actually, no. You're no good with money. You don't know. You don't understand anything about money.
How much gold is cotton candy?
I'll hand you a whole handful of coppers. Be like, you're rich.
Oh, cool.
Your handful or his handful?
Whatever. Handful of coppers is a handful of coppers.
Alrighty, so go ahead and remove 40 copper pieces from the party loot. Moose, are you still editing?
I am, and I'll do it.
Thank you. Polando, add 40 copper pieces to your character sheet.
You're rich.
How much is cotton candy?
Well, you go over to one of the stalls, and they have these balloons shaped like the doggo, Imperial
Wow.
Servant, and they also
Oh,
have
nice.
cotton candy. And what are you looking for? Are you looking for pink flavor or blue flavor?
Ew, pig flavor.
Yeah.
Bacon?
What?
Does it taste like bacon?
No. Tastes like pink.
Oh, pink. I thought you said pig.
No, pink.
Sorry. Your
I
accent's
thought you
throwing
said
me off.
pig too.
It's no problem. It's a pink flavored.
Oh, can I get one of each?
Sure, that'll run you 2 silver.
I don't have any silver. Never mind.
He sees your hands full of copper. Wait, copper can equal silver.
Oh. Well, so
You a
2
magician?
copper?
No, 10 of these takes the copper
Right.
equal 1 silver.
And you said 2.
Yes, so I take
so that's
2.
20.
See, you're not an idiot.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Give me a
How much are the
perception check.
balloons?
Okay. They try to take, or maybe it's not them trying. Maybe they miscounted. 25 copper instead of 20.
I've only got 15 left, and I had 40.
Oh, I apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5.
how much are the balloons?
Oh, those are a lot more expensive. You're looking at a gold each.
How many copper and a gold?
100.
I'll just take the cotton candy for now.
All right.
And
Here's a
then
blue.
I'll
Here's a
see some-
pink.
Perfect.
You're still holding the last 20 copper in your hands.
And I run off and
You have
Sebastian,
a
I
to
need
go
100
bag.
copper.
No, you don't need 100 copper.
But a balloon.
You know, balloons, whatever.
Can I make my entrance while all of this is happening?
Sure. You're all on the northern section of town, right past Show and Tell.
And while we're kind of walking around bartering, I want to keep my eye open. I assume we would go into to sell like the masterwork weapons, some blacksmith or whatever,
Mhm.
just to get the lay of the land of like maybe a better armor or like shields or something. Because my shield got jacked up by those brown dragons.
Right, right. So you're looking at the which one is it? Not the Booze Brothers, the other place. George's Forge. There's a Dalgel is the name of the male dwarf. Pot-bellied looking western man with a big hulking figure and broad shoulders. Adorned in very expensive looking silk clothing. With a beard and hair that's obviously dyed brown. You see the little bits of gray in there from them. Many different rings, necklaces, colorful gems. Just think like a New York mafia guy looking dwarf. Hey,
Good morning.
morning. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Just back into town, we did a bit of adventuring. We did some business earlier, selling these nice items. I was curious what you had in the way of armor or possibly a nice shield.
Uh, well, if you're looking for decent armor, I have a bunch of that. If you're looking for a decent shield, I have one or two of them. Though your shield looks, ooh, that's rough. Do you need me to
Yeah.
repair it for you? Or...
Well, it's kind of patched up, but I was thinking maybe see what is available. Get it repaired if need be. But I'm curious what you might have, possibly to work towards if we can't afford it now.
And I'll need something else as well.
Well, based off of the money I just gave you, you guys more or less have enough to buy at least one thing of whatever you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is a group effort, so I'm not trying to claim all of our efforts into one item. But I'm curious what is available.
Oh, by the way, I've reformatted a bit.
Congratulations.
I pop out of a bag.
So you're currently wearing scale mail, right?
No, I'm in chainmail.
So
So am I.
oof. Both of you look pretty strapping, to be honest. So if you need, I could easily fit you out with some of the splint we have here and make sure it gets adjusted to your specific sizes. Shouldn't be that big of an issue for me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's not a piece.
200.
And will you be able to give us any kind of trade value on the armor we have now? We won't really be needing it if we buy new armor.
Let me look you over. Oh wait, Reyna, you don't have your armor with you, but Sebastian, are you carrying yours or wearing yours?
Yeah, I was kind of planning on selling it, so
Okay, that's fair.
buying new armor. So I brought my gear with me into town.
Let me look at his intelligence modifier. Okay. Whew. I think yeah, I could definitely buy that from you. I mean, it's definitely seen some wear and tear, you know.
Just means it's real good. I mean, look at me, I'm alive. The armor is all there relatively.
He pulls
good care
out
of it.
a pair of pliers, grabs one of the chains, and just bends it.
Well, yeah, it bends but doesn't break. Absorbs.
I can buy it from you for 30, but that's really beaten up, buddy.
Seems fair.
All right, good. So yeah, give you 30 for the chain, and then you owe me $170 for the splint.
All right.
Moose pops back Down in
Seems
the
well
bag.
within my share.
Moose, you said you popped?
Yeah, I pop back down into the bag to bring up a bag of gold.
Sebastian reaches towards the bag of holding. Moose pushes out a bag of gold.
I'm sure it's all there.
I count it.
You're with Reyna. He's not counting your gold in front of you. All right. Let me take your dimensions. And how about you, Wolf? You need something?
Maybe next time. I think I've gotta take at least something back to Prita, you know. She'd have my hide if I didn't.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're not gonna get anything.
We made a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, but this has got a few more fights left in it. But I'll be back, I promise.
All right.
If you want
Alright.
to, I really don't need any gold.
I'm not gonna take your share, Polando.
I'm not going to use it for anything anyway. So I don't need to buy anything. As long as you give me some every once in a while to get cotton candy and balloons. Sebastian wouldn't give me one.
You didn't have any free hands. You
How
were
much
gonna
is a
either.
He's still
How-
carrying 20 gold in his hand. Like,
Or 20 copper.
copper.
It's
How much
really
is-
sticky from cotton candy?
I was gonna get one on the way back. He's got a cotton candy in both hands, and he's clutching all these coins. Like he's gonna either let go of the balloon or he's gonna drop a cotton candy. I'm looking out
Okay,
for
and
him.
Rain will reach over and get one of like the rags from the blacksmith and help clean up Polando's hands. How much was the balloon, Polando?
It was 100 copper pieces.
Okay, so a gold, and Raina will give him a gold.
Really? You're not going to spend the copper?
You should really give him copper pieces. It makes him feel better.
He's just going to grip it in both hands and run.
Yeah, none of you can catch him.
Well, if Polando's gonna do that, then perhaps I should.
Alright. So,
I don't have my chain with me now, but I can bring it by later.
Yeah. I'll be here all day, so.
It's similar to mine, if not in better shape.
I'm still going to have to look it over. Sorry.
No
So
worries.
it's
We'll
fair.
do
It's fair.
Yeah,
we'll
I
do
don't.
the 200 now, and then I can always come back and.
I can give you the difference, no problem. Let me
Yeah.
just take your dimensions real quick. Moose, just as a side note, you know all of your party members' dimensions off the back of your hand.
I'm just going to like standing on the shoulder of Reyna, gonna just tap jump over to Sebastian, and I'm just observing the guy to see if he makes a mistake.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Forgot where everything is. An 18.
He wrote down each shoulder for Reyna as being the same, but Reyna's left shoulder is about 2 centimeters longer than the right.
When he goes to do something else, I'm just going to tap down, scribble, crawl back up.
All right, roll a stealth and a sleight of hand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't notice either. Alrighty, there's your measurements. Remove another 100 just remove 170. Reyna's going to get the same price on her armor. Both of you equally got fucked up. More or less.
Alright.
Yeah.
Would he be the person to ask about like a good saddle? Or would,
Probably a
would I,
leather worker.
would I go to the Mary Bird guy?
You would go to the Mary Bird.
All right, we'll go back there.
And
We-
it's
we
not
got
a
good
guy,
relations
it's
with them.
Maeve,
Yeah,
the female half-orc.
I remembered it was like an orc.
Yes.
Wrote it
Polando,
down,
you run over to buy one of the balloons, and he's like, all right, do you want a dragon or a dog?
different ones. I should have gotten 2 gold. I like the dragon. It looks cool.
Okay. Right here, you see where the little candle is, right? That
Yeah.
candle is going to stay lit as soon as you light it for about 2 hours. All right? And that allows the balloon to stay full. But as soon as the candle goes out, the balloon will fall.
Got it.
So do you want more candles?
How much are candles?
1 silver
gold.
each.
How much?
1 silver each.
I've only got the 20 copper. So
Which
I
is
need
how many
2.
silvers?
2.
Do you want 2?
This
You're muted,
man-
Philando.
Yeah, that'll be 6 hours of balloon time. I'll take 2 more candles.
Philando is the sweetest little cinnamon roll. I love him.
Like, I don't need gold.
I've been
Ooh.
destaged.
Are we getting scale mail?
Yes, you're both getting scale mail.
Okay.
Splint.
Flynn,
Splint, sorry, Splint.
It's not in the compendium.
Yes,
7,
was for
it's
me.
7 AC. 7 AC and...
SPLINT.
Yeah, it didn't come up for me.
I'll give you
Oh,
a
there it
message.
goes. Okay. I don't know why it didn't.
And be
Same.
sure to delete your other one, or else it'll
Yeah.
get confused.
It freaked out. It was all like, 2 armors.
I unequipped my other one, so
Well, sell it. It's gone.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Alrighty.
deleted mine.
Did you already edit the party loot for the 170 and the 170?
I have.
Thank you.
Okay.
Polando comes back holding up an Imperial balloon. And by balloon, it is literally a stick with a little platform for a candle and an open little area for the heat to kind of like, hot air balloon keep it floating.
That is nice.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Imperial was a dragon.
So the only other thing I wanted to do in town, guys, is we need to go by the Mary Bird after Keys and
Dorena.
get back, so she doesn't get mad that we possibly killed her horses.
That's a good idea.
I need to get a saddle though, because I'm gonna get a horse. It's gonna be sweet.
Okay. When we get back to the state, I need to talk to everybody about something.
I just thought about how paladins summon a steed. They have so much force of will. They're like, I have a horse. I have a horse. I have a horse. Like, just
You just sort of you go, hey horse, and then one runs up, and you're like, yes.
it worked.
It's like Gandalf with Shadowfax.
You are the smartest horse.
It's every video game. You whistle and it comes.
It
from-
literally is the smartest horse.
Yeah.
You should genetically engineer a smarter horse. Moose is gonna pop out of the bag holding a silver, and is walking over to the cotton candy area.
Oh, hey there, little guy. How are you?
Good
Good.
afternoon. As he
That-
looks in the air.
It is afternoon. That is right. Do you want some cotton candy, little fella? Do you like pink flavor or blue flavor?
Is there a difference?
Yes.
It's like he's staring at both of them. I'll take the pink.
Very well. Scoops you up. Are mice colorblind?
I don't.
I don't think so.
I'll
I
take
think
the
they-
gray. No, wait, the slightly other gray.
Oh no.
Are mice colorblind?
I don't know. I think they see colors. Maybe like
Mice,
infrared. they
like
don't see.
most mammals, are
They see
colorblind.
movement.
What?
They
They
see
see a
movement,
very
not color.
limited color.
It doesn't
Some-
matter what color it is. If it's coming at you, you run.
Fuck that. This is a fantasy game. You see colors.
but only pink and blue.
It's like, oh.
Oh no, that pink, blue, gray, male, female, other.
I think they're red green colorblind.
I mean, we're just giving you colors. You see colors. You're good.
That's the folk part. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
All
you look
right.
like a mouse, but you see like a folk.
There you go, Moose. Enjoy.
And I'm going to scooch the silver.
He'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you for your day. And he's going to hold it above his head as he's walking back towards the rest of the people.
Raina's just like, I can't with you two.
The cotton candy is almost the size of him.
All right, let's get back, and we don't want to miss Pritta's chimichangas.
What is a chimichanga as he is currently face inside of the...
Moose, it's so strange. As you eat it, it disappears. You don't feel anything, you just taste flavor. It's almost
Is
like
this what you...
drinking air. But it is super sweet.
Is this what you people call a sensory illusion?
No, it's whipped sugar, so it melts as soon as you put it in your mouth.
He sticks his head back out of it. His face is now pink.
It's an energy cloud.
He's going to touch his face and it's just going to stick. I have made a serious mistake.
We can give you a bath whenever we get back.
That would be appreciated.
You're about to
I
regret
have
it.
learned from this mistake. But I will indulge for now. And he sticks his head back in with his hand stuck to his face.
What were you saying, Polando?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'll scoop up Moose and put him on my shoulder so we can head back.
Alrighty. So, you all walk across town. It takes you about an hour or so before you make it back to the Dieta estate. As you're getting there, you do see there's a couple of more guards out front now, positioned from Maida itself, just to add a bit more security.
Hello. As we walk past him.
At this point, it's gone, Moose. Con save.
Got so much sugar in one little body.
Yep.
Can you handle it?
Apparently.
Yeah. You're feeling like your attention is so dispersed. But yeah,
Is this what it feels like to have fish eyes?
I don't know. But can I get 20 gold out of that to give to Pritta, please?
Moose is going to drop down, slide down Polando into the bag.
Just don't get your face near where you'll stick together.
Yeah, he's basically going to it's almost as if he gets stuck in the entrance of the bag. Just going down. Oh, wait. Reaches his hand beneath him and holds out a bag.
cool.
Hey, thank you, Moose. And
You don't want to know where I got all these bags.
I don't.
I stitched them.
You did? Okay, so maybe I did want to know.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to know too.
This was a joke. Well, the first part was I did stitch them. You know what I mean.
And 20 gold goes to Pritta.
It's not very nice, but it's something.
You all get back inside of the estate, where Pritta is currently serving out all of the chimichangas across the table for all of you.
Yeah.
Riku is currently seated at the table, having a nice, calm conversation with Pritta as you all approach. Oh, I see you all made it back. Hello.
had a few errands to run.
Very well. So, everyone, please join me for festivities to the great and powerful Imperial. Though
Just-
as egotistical as he is, well, there's
I'm gonna
few
give
people
this
that
meal
deserve
a
it.
blessing.
I bless this house. That potted plant.
Honor
and the
on
mouse in the
you.
corner.
Honor on your horse.
Honor on your rice.
Ah. And Prita
And,
looks very frustrated having to serve this.
As Raina goes to take her seat, she puts a hand on Prita's shoulder and gives her the bag.
Hey, oh, thank you. Now we might be able to get ourselves some halfway decent materials in here, eh?
That's the idea.
I had Why is that plant there? As he's like turned around, the head is turned around, but he's facing you.
So the body is facing you, the head's the other direction.
Just about. Not a complete 180, but it's very much like he's twisting. And he turns back around, covered in pink.
So I can get... She goes over to the wash bucket. All right, Moose, just hold still and begins wiping your entire head with a cloth. Your hair's all...
There's a message. You might need to get Polando's hands too.
Hey,
What do I do with my balloon?
Did you
tie
just
it to a
bring in-
rock. You have a big rock.
No. She goes over to your balloon. Goes over towards one of the stone shelves. And because it is a solid thing that just has the top of it like that, places it there. It stays put.
Hey, Polando.
Hey,
Do
what's
you-
up?
Do you think that this meal could be better if it was more intense?
What does that mean?
Check it out. I cast Zone of Truth.
You begin casting Zone of Truth. And Riku's
No, I'm
attention
blessing.
immediately goes over to you.
Going on.
No, she won't counterspell it. She goes, "Excuse me, what was that, Sebastian?" Everybody in the room, wisdom saves.
I'm just trying to keep this
Charisma
holiday
saves.
real.
Oh, Jesus. Well, Riku is unaffected by it.
Gonna get real.
Can I,
Prida
choose
is
to fail it?
unaffected.
Can I choose to fail it?
Sure.
Okay.
This is like a drunken Thanksgiving.
Yes, it
Ugh,
is.
I hate you all so much.
This is unaffected, I assume.
No, you're
Zebra's
here, all
unaffected.
of
This
you.
is bogus.
Oh yeah,
No,
Moose, you succeeded. Sebastian, make your save.
Do I have to make a save?
You can choose to fail,
Oh
Brandon's
yeah, man,
fail.
I'm failing this save.
but you do sense that Prida and Riku both succeeded.
Oh,
So Prida, Riku, and Moose can all lie right now. Sebastian, what was that?
just trying to make this meal just truthful.
Really? Do you think one of us is a liar or something?
No,
Seems
but
un-
sometimes you don't say things when you should.
Are you accusing me of something, Sebastian?
No, I was more curious what Prida was gonna say.
Oh, so you think I ever lie? You think I have a filter?
Yeah,
Well, only when it comes to her. Points at
exactly.
Riku. Yes, and I
I
thank
wanted
you
the
for that.
truth to come out. That's what these holidays are about. Is truth and togetherness.
I thought they were about a giant dog.
She points over at Moose.
That's what they want you to think.
Well, whilst everyone's here, I wanted to see if we could brainstorm something.
Alright.
That's the best time for truth.
I want to find a way to not rely on those goats, and so that Ulrich can have more time with his family.
Oh, I've got a solution to that too.
You do?
Yeah, look
Yes, you
outside.
do.
It's gonna take 10 minutes.
Oh, damn it. Look outside in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. I get up and leave.
I'm gonna look over at Prida. I swear I did not see him drink.
You
He's
don't always
just
have
like
to
that.
see
It's the
'em.
truth.
You don't always have to see someone drink. Just know that they're drinking.
But I was literally attached to the hip most of the time.
Yeah, that doesn't really stop dedicated people. Let me tell you about the story of my mom. I was attached to her hip the first 6 years of my life. There wasn't a single hour that went by that she wasn't drinking.
I think
Impressive.
Sebastian just. I think that he just likes a little bit of chaos. More than a little bit.
Well, let us. Oh. Alright, well, let us eat our meal while he's playing with himself or something. Who knows? Ah. And for all of you other than Reyna, this is your first time ever having a chimichanga. It is your choice if you think these are delicious or horrendous.
I have never had a chimichanga.
Imagine the worst burrito you ever had that also has rice in it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yep.
I have heard two different opinions.
And I'm
That's normal.
confirming both.
If is it just like a really spicy burrito?
Well, these ones will be.
With rice.
So it's just a burrito with rice.
It's a burrito with rice that's super sloppy, messy, and very spicy.
It's kind of like a shawarma, ain't it?
I've never had shawarma.
It almost is with just a little more Hispanic notes on
Right.
it instead of whatever the other one is.
The other one.
I wanted to say Indian, but I don't think that's right.
Greek?
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
think
Greek.
it's Mediterranean.
Something like that,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have a shawarma called the Viking shawarma. It's just lamb.
Mm. Okay, then.
I think the Mediterranean one is lamb too.
But didn't your alter ego make this holiday? Yes, but I'm doing all the specifics because he did not.
Well, yeah, I never said anything about a holiday dish.
You create a holiday, and all you said was there's a giant dog, and he runs around.
What
And he
else
gave
did
me
I
the
need
reins.
to say? I gave the perfect premise. He expanded on it.
Clearly.
Alrighty. You all hear a very loud neigh outside. What language does it speak, Sebastian?
Common.
Already.
Just to make things simple.
Hey,
The only thing everybody speaks.
hey, how you doing, buddy?
This is awesome.
Oh, it's been so long. I wanted to meet you. How you doing? And he just comes over and like nuzzles his head over your back, making like a hug.
Great.
It's
Have some
been
hay.
10 minutes, and Raina will look out and be like,
Oh, hey, more people. He charges through the front door.
No.
no,
Hi,
no, no,
what?
no, no.
Hi, people.
Hey.
Hi. Hey.
You gotta stay outside. Prida will literally kill you.
Moose,
You can stick your head through the window, but you can't
Okay.
go in the house.
Moose, who is currently like gorging himself on whatever's in front of him, just like turns around
Make eye
and
contact.
throws a plate.
And he looks horrified when he sees Moose.
Throw a plate?
A talking horse is not normal.
Oh, I thought you were saying you threw a plate at the horse. I was
Immediately,
like,
your
"What?
horse runs away from Moose.
Calm down. That guy's cool."
Oh, okay.
Sebastian, I thought you said you had a solution to my problem.
The horse puts its head up against the window. He does.
This
I'm the
horse
solution.
is enormous. He's way better than a goat,
Hi.
Moose is currently hiding from
and
the
he's not as
horse.
stupid as a goat.
My name's Hay.
We need to work on that.
Sebastian, either you're brilliant or the other direction, and I haven't decided yet.
Ooh,
Well,
what are
I
you?
wanted a horse.
Are those
You've been doing a lot of
chimichangas?
walking, and you also brought up something else that I was like, I guess that could
Can I?
work into this.
Can I have some chimichanga?
Definitely.
Yay.
I'll bring him out a chimichanga.
Hi.
Hello.
This Polando, he's a good guy.
Oh, I see. He has his head like to the side, just staring down at you. Yeah, you look like a
Here,
good guy. And he
you
just
have
eats the whole
something-
chimichanga.
Can run faster than you. I mean, that's not a challenge. It's just like a fact.
Can I?
It's
Want a
crazy.
race?
Wait, I don't know if I can. I can try though.
Let's go. And he just takes off running.
Well, the horse can move 60, but it can't like dash and like double
Okay,
move and everything.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can run faster than this horse.
For a
I'll
short
run
period
for,
of time.
For a short period. Yeah, I'll run after it and use my step of the winds.
Wow. Maybe I
Told
should
you,
try.
man, it's not a race.
About halfway through the race, he like jumps on his hind legs and tries to. Nope, not faster.
Oh,
Yeah, but watch this.
Gosh,
I'm gonna
watch
jump on his
over
back
us.
and I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat, and now we're faster than you.
Running circles around the entire front lawn, which does not have a horse track,
Best
by the way.
holiday ever. Horse racing. and
Your
chimichanga.
garden's getting trampled all over, right?
No, we're not. No,
It's
we're
the
not
front
running
lawn.
in the garden.
That's the entire estate.
there's the road out front. They
There's,
can
like,
be in the road.
Grass. I mean, yeah, maybe, but like not
You
like.
ever done
garden.
4th of July where you set off the fireworks in the middle of the road?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Sebastian. Do you have one of
going
your
on?
smites?
What?
Do you have one of your smites? The spells, like the actual spells.
What do you mean?
Like Divine Smite, Radiant
No, I mean,
Smite.
like, what do you want me to do with? We're not smiting anybody right now.
No, I want to show off my shiny hooves.
Okay.
Hey guys, look.
Go stomp that rock.
It goes over to the rock. Do it, come on.
Just obliterates this rock.
You're embarrassing me, man. Cast the spell.
I did.
All right, your weapon and the hooves shine as it just smashes into them.
Yes.
Sebastian gets a message in his
Awesome.
head. Am I supposed? Have you? You need to talk to him about if
Yeah,
he's
we'll talk. We just
willing
met.
to be part of all that. So just let
He
me
will be.
know.
He's cool. He's cool.
Okay. And then she's
Ah,
going into the cellar and opening a bottle of a bottle of wine while she's down there and bringing 2 more up. It gives one to
mean-
Prita and one to Riku.
yep, all of them.
I mean, all I gotta say to him is, "Are you not as cool as a goat?"
What? I'm way cooler than goats.
That's what I thought.
I totes am cooler than a goat.
That's what I thought.
Exactly.
Goats, my goats.
Yeah. Thank you. But anyways, with this new NPC, we're gonna go ahead and go on break, everybody. We'll be right back.